Going a little stir crazy, probably just like most of everybody out there right now. I decided to go for a little therapeutic motorcycle ride today. Enjoy! I wasn't real sure where I would end up today when I left the house, but I decided to take a little ride over Minkus Mountain, through Jerome, and down through Clarkdale and Old Town Cottonwood. Just kind of see what it looks like. By golly, the ghost town was a ghost town this weekend. Usually coming through Jerome on a Saturday, the time of day I went through, that place would be packed. It would be wall-to-wall people, and there would be barely any place to find parking. That was not the case today. Pretty cool seeing that Africa Twin going the other way. A lot of people have a lot of thoughts on whether or not people should be out riding during this time of pandemic. And I've gone back and forth, and I decided that, you know what? Yes, motorcycling is a risk. However, I've been riding a whole lot less, so just that fact reduces my risk. And I don't feel bad about it. We're still allowed out and about a little bit here and there, and well, I'm just not going to sit there and waste away on the couch and drink alcohol on my day off. I need to ride. I have to get out. So I'm willing to take the risk. I just hope we get back to some sort of normalcy here eventually. This has really got to be dragging on everybody. I'll tell you what, this African Twin is one of the weirdest motorcycles I've ever had, because when I first got it, I wasn't in love with it. I liked it. It was alright, you know. But it just seems like each time I ride this bike, I like it even more. It is really a fantastic motorcycle. And the only thing that keeps it from being absolutely perfect for me is cruise control. If this thing had cruise control, I would never even look at another motorcycle. And I think when this one wears out, I will probably replace it with another one. But this motorcycle is just, it's growing on me, and every time I ride it, I'm just tickled to death. I really, really, really like this motorcycle. Just absolutely beautiful ride. This road is wonderful. It's truly sad that at the end of this day I couldn't stop and get a slice of pizza like I normally would. I mean, I guess I could have. I did pull into the parking lot. I did look at the place, but it just, to me, going inside and getting a slice of pizza was more risky than riding this motorcycle. As hard as that is to believe, you know, I can't even believe I'm saying that, but that's the truth. You know, I sat there and was like, wow, it seems kind of risky to go inside and get a slice of pizza, even though it's to go, right? Since when is going inside and getting a slice of pizza more risky than riding a motorcycle? But in my head, at least in my head, it is. You know? I wear all the gear when I ride my motorcycle, so I'm pretty well protected. But how do you protect yourself from a virus? You're going inside to get pizza. This is just so bizarre. This whole thing is just, it's hard for me to wrap my head around, you know? And you try not to get mind fucked by these things, but you know, and I haven't been watching the news at all in the past week. I won't do it. I'm not gonna let that eat into my brain anymore. I'm just gonna limit my contact with people and do my thing. And that's how I'm gonna handle this from here on out. I'm just gonna limit my contact with people and do my thing. I wish I knew where this country was headed, where the world's headed. I think at the beginning of this all, I was kind of on board, I mean, everybody was. We all allowed this to happen. They put that scary virus out there. Everybody was going to die. So we all hid in our houses. And now the economy's completely trash. Look at the price of oil. Wow. I can't begin to wrap my head around this. I don't know. That's it. I don't know. I do know that I'm done hiding in the house. When I'm not at work, I'm going to be doing what makes me happy, and that's being out off-roading. It's being out on my motorcycle, because there's no point. A virus might not kill me if I hide in my house, but I'll tell you what, there's about 100 other ways that will. And I'm not going to do it anymore. Nope. I'm going to take advantage of the cheap gas. And hopefully the demand for fuel goes up, and that in turn raises the prices of gas. We need to spiral this economy back upwards. And heck, don't listen to me. I'm just some hack job YouTuber, but I'm not hiding in the house anymore. I'm not hiding from this. I know for the brief couple hours I was on my motorcycle, I was happy. And as soon as I put the kickstand down at my house, I was in a pissed off mood again. And I'm at work right now as I'm doing the voiceover on this, and I'm in a foul mood. I'm already planning tomorrow to go home and fucking drink after I get off of work. Not a happy drunk either, just an angry, numbing drink. And that ain't good. That ain't good. Because statistically speaking, I have a really tiny percent chance of catching this bug. But the way it's affecting me mentally, it's bad news. It's bad news. I'm smart enough to recognize that. Because I'm sitting here taking a break right now from my essential job, and that in itself's made me angry. And trucking hasn't become easier for people. Trucking has become much harder for people. In my own job, we've become quite busy. We're one of the few industries that's booming, but the funny part about how my job pays is when it gets super busy, I work the same. I make less. It's just become pretty mentally draining, and I didn't mean for this video to become a Debbie Downer video, but man, we need to push back. We need to push back. We can't let them crash this economy, because it's gonna become a real dangerous world sooner than later. If this shit doesn't turn around quick, it's gonna be a dangerous place, and it is gonna become survival of the fittest. And when I say that, I mean it's gonna be violence, and you better just be more violent than the next person, because that's where it's going to go next. Because people are gonna start getting desperate. When they start running out of money and food, they're gonna come after you. You think this coronavirus is something? Wait till that shitstorm takes place. It's bad. Nothing good can come from this. Nothing good can come from crashing the economy. Nothing good can come from hiding in your house. Nothing good can come from any of this. There is nothing good that can come from this. Yep, it's probably going to kill people. But it is certainly not going to kill the amount of people that they claim. It hasn't so far. Alright, here we are. This is Old Town Cottonwood, and it's dead. This Saturday, prime time. These are all amazing restaurants down this main street right here. They're all closed, shuttered, just like our economy. Tell you what, I think I've decided, just sitting here, that tomorrow when I get off work, I'm going to go do something that burns gas. I'm going to burn a lot of gas. I'm going to ride my motorcycle, get my head straight, make videos. And I know there's a lot of people that disagree, and a lot of people live in different parts of the country, and they see it differently, and I'm not here to disagree with you, but for me, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back to life as it was, because the alternative is not pretty. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.